Hey homies, what is up? It is CPX Gamer, the average multiplayer gamer with a monster appetite for gaming. Once again, I snorted, I'm just snorting Mountain Dew now. Oh, this poor guy. You know, he's got a family, wife and kids, and I just took that away from him. But you shouldn't have been standing there, dude. Who stands, by the way, who stands in a doorway that way? Like, who would do that? That's like a terrible spot to stand. I mean, just think about that. You're standing in a doorway and you didn't hear the elevator? Now, wait a second. This is where, okay, now this game's not believable. I'm going to stop playing it. The screen should go black in about 2 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I never even noticed that when I first was playing it. You don't notice things like that when you're playing video games. You're just like, oh, whatever. This guy's just like, I'll stand in a doorway. I won't hear the elevator because I'm wearing this massive helmet. And, yeah, I went ham on him. I'm going ham on some fish tanks right there. That's what they even are. Yeah, so I'm supposed to go to this dude's house. Can't remember the guy's name. And he's like the guy who created the suit, I believe. I'm not too sure. Oh, he's talking right there. He's telling me like directions. I couldn't find him on map quest, so decided to. Hell, I'll just hang out in this warehouse. This frickin' chopper gunner will not leave me alone. So yeah, well, what are my thoughts on this game? Well, frankly, I like it. I like it a lot. I highly recommend this game if you just like playing campaigns. You don't even want to mess with multiplayer. Because I'm not going to be. I may have a couple videos on multiplayer, but I gotta be honest with you guys, I really don't like it. You know me, I don't like to be too negative, but there's nothing necessarily that I guess this might be the episode where I talk about it. I don't know. I didn't want to really bring it up till like later, but I really don't like multiplayer, to be honest with you, in this game. I mean, I could talk about it for hours and hours, but you know, like me, I just don't like to be negative. But, all right, here's the thing. Here's what why I don't like multiplayer. Is because of Cloak. I think it ruins it. There are way too many snipers in multiplayer, and everybody uses Cloak. Now, that's great. It's part of the game. It's what, you know, they made the game for. But the problem is then I think it's a broken dynamic, if you will. Like, it's just everybody uses it, so you can't see anybody, you know, in multiplayer. You can't see anybody when you run around in the maps. And then you just die because a sniper got you. And it's like, are you kidding me? And I read about that before. I was like, oh, well, I'm sure that's not too true. It is. That's pretty much 99.9% of my deaths were from snipers that were cloaked. Now, I will give the game credit that when you're cloaked, okay, and you shoot your weapon, then you become uncloaked, if you're following me. So you can go from cloak to uncloak, and that's cool because then you see the guy right away. The problem is if he's a sniper, he's pretty much already got you. If he didn't get a headshot on you, he pretty much just got you down to like 0 health, right? And then, you know, he has like another shot to get out, you know, before, like let's say you're down to 50% health, well, he shoots you again, you're dead. Now, there are ways to combat that. You can use armor, you can use Cloak yourself, but again, it doesn't make it as fun. The other thing that I don't like about it is that in a campaign mode, like, it takes a little getting used to, this whole energy system. Because if you do a super jump, let me take that back. Yeah, if you do a super jump, if you, what else? If you run, you get your energy taken away from you. Not necessarily your health, but your energy system, which is basically your shield. Also, so if you use any one of the, I guess it would be attributes or, you know, abilities. Actually, it's more of abilities like your cloak, your oh, well, jeez. You'd think I would remember. I've heard it like a million times because the game tells you every single time. Cloak engaged. What the hell are the other two? Oh, somebody put it in the comments below. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'll think of it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like re-recording things. I try to just go with the flow. I think it's a little bit more honest, too, so. Oh my god, I can't believe... Man, that really pisses me off. Well, Cloak Engage, Armor, and then there's one other one that I can't think of. Anyway, doesn't matter. But you got different ways to, you know, combat the actual, like, snipers in multiplayer, but it's just, it's annoying, and it's hard to, like I was saying, like, with campaign, in the campaign it's okay, like, you're alright. But in multiplayer, it's like a totally different beast. And I like that it's different, don't get me wrong, I'm all about being different, and that's totally cool, but I really think the game would have benefited from some other kind of system that I can't technically think of off the top of my head, but I just wish there was, like, I just wish you, like, maybe you couldn't, like, use Cloak in, I guess that would defeat the purpose of this actual game, but I wish you like, there were maps that you couldn't use Cloak at all. It would make the game a little bit better. But the guns feel, like, amazing. Recently with any game, for the most part, even Homefront, I haven't had any issue with any of the guns, so, you know, maybe that's just gaming's improved. But the guns feel like, you know, realistic. They feel, or as realistic as they can in a video game. But they feel good. Like, you know, I don't have any issues, and I am liking the campaign. I think that's the main point of why I'm even posting any of these videos. Oh man, look at how cool that looked. Kaboom! And then I get lost. See, I go down here, which don't do, and there's bodies floating. I don't know how that happened. So there are glitches in the game. It's not a perfect, obviously, game, but it's not meant to be. But yeah, I'm liking the campaign a lot. Just get through, if you just picked it up on sale or something, just get through the, like, first 4 levels, I'd say, and then after that it's smooth sailing. I wouldn't say the story really picks up, but then there's, like, certain surprises and whatnot that we haven't even gotten into yet. But, you know, it gets pretty cool. And I'm using a sniper rifle. Yeah, I get lost down here. I will be cutting out the rest. I mean, like, literally I was down here for, like, a half an hour just trying to figure out where the hell to go. And, hey, let's get lost in a stairwell. Episode 3, getting lost in a stairwell. No doors work. I don't get it. I've got $1 billion suit, and none of the doors work. Yep, can't even go through. Oh, yeah. Alright. So anyway, stay tuned for episode 3. Take care, stay sexy, and I love you all.